morning. It is Monday, April 1st, and I'm determined that this is the turnaround on some severe depression that I have been working on. So come along with me while I take little steps to perk myself up and recover. Okay, so my morning starts and I'm smiling because it always makes me smile. I sort of toss and turn, and Peggy, the puppy, who's gone now, but she hears me and she knows. And even though I'm not fully awake, she somehow knows. So she comes in and she stands beside the bed and just kind of barks until I pick her up and she comes in for a cuddle. Then I have to go to the loo and she usually just lays on the bed and waits for me. Then I get a notification that the door alarm or the security camera out the front has gone off, and that's typically Comet, who has gone out when my husband went to work and he's ready to come back in. So he seems to know when I'm awake as well, don't you, Tom Tom? Oh, here he is. Yeah. Poof. Did you fluffly? Hush. Oh Jesus, cat. Okay. Alright, well, I can start by making my bed. It's still too dark, but as soon as the sun is up I'm going to go out and look at it, because I read somewhere that it's really good to like break the depression cycle to be out in the sun as soon as it rises. So coming into winter, it's currently autumn or fall depending where you are. Comet's just climbed up the top and hidden in behind there. Yeah, anyway, need to make coffee and look at the sun. That's step one of feeling better about myself. So I decided instead of a coffee I'm going to have my greens straight up, because that is something that I have definitely failed in doing most recently. So if I have that, sit outside, watch the sun rise, then maybe that'll help me out of this slump. Okay, greens on board. Annoyingly, both the boys have woken up, so joy. Sun is up though. Kids got chalk for Easter. So this is the yard currently. It's not great, but what can you do? There was a big pile of rocks here when we first moved in. A big pile of weeds. I'm just fixing up the fence so the dog can't get out. And we put up that shed there. So silly dogs. We're going to get a layer of turf, hopefully. Anyway, let's watch the sunrise. Up out of the way, baby. Oh my lord. coffee, water. I'm gonna sit over here on the couch and just continue to look out the window, just relax. Okay, so I just had to spend way too long setting up the camera there so that I can see the front door, because I've got it open so that the dogs can come and go. No, the cats can come and go because they keep like knocking on it, and so I'm up and down like a yo-yo, which is fine ordinarily, but right now I'm trying to get stuff done. So yeah, now I can have the door open and see if anyone's coming, while also making sure that Pegs doesn't go outside because I've got a little gate around it. But anyway, right, now I can do what I need to get done. I think I finished my coffee in that time as well. It took way too long. It's not going to stay there, the camera, but I'll find a better spot for it another day. Okay, so hopefully this works, but let me explain what is happening in here. So this is obviously a full mirror, which I didn't love, and I was playing around with covering it up, but I obviously didn't have enough contact to cover both things, so I've ordered some off Temu. So I just didn't want to see the clear mess that is all over the floor here. So that is just a temporary solution, and I've put up obviously a corkboard and well, two corkboards and a whiteboard on here that can still slide over and back. So that is that. And then we have this current mess, and right now I have misplaced my memory card thingy. I have no idea where it is, so it just it's like a total disaster zone in here, but I'll get there. I'm going to potter through this today, get to organizing it all, and hopefully it will be all good soon. Okay, so took the kids to the park, which I actually legitimately hate doing, and I was thinking, God, I'm a bad mum because I just hate taking kids to the park. And I was thinking, why? You know, what's wrong with me? And then I realized that I have been taking kids to the park for over 16 years now, so I'm over it. I'm over it. I mean, think about something that you've been doing for 16 years, and anyway, I am at a really good stage now where I can just sit on the grass and they just go and play, and they don't get into any trouble and they don't need any help and that sort of thing, so I'm very grateful for that. But it's like park, and it's not like I could just like go for a walk while I'm there. I still have to be near enough just in case they need me, and obviously I'm just not going to leave them play unsupervised, so there's that. But yeah, that is I was like, why am I such a bad mum? And then I'm like, actually I'm not, because I've been doing this for 16 years. I'm just over it. Anyway, and to be fair, up until the last couple of years I was doing it pretty much on my own. Like, my husband is great, but he's always been the working dad or the working parent, and while he is still the working parent, I did all of the play groups and the school runs and all of that sort of stuff. So it's really only been the last couple of years that I've been getting more help in that front, so it's a bit of a novelty for him to do it. Having said that, he did work today, so it was on me, and they really wanted to go. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I've got some Velcro strips and I find it very satisfying to squish them together because that's how I roll. Okay, thinking about what I achieved today, I definitely got some stuff done for the home. So this space is not tidy, but there's a pathway to my desk, and I'm going to get my desk all set up tomorrow. I've unpacked all of the boxes. Granted, all of the contents of the boxes are laying on the ground,
so that's not ideal. But yeah, there's that. I started to fold the laundry, and I realized that somehow some of it had been mixed up. Some of the clean clothes had been mixed up with the dirty clothes, and if you saw that footage, I had tipped everything on top of each other. So there are several items of clothing that I'm needing to wash or rewash, so I'm going through that now. I did clean the washing machine, just put some bicarb in it and ran it through a hot cycle because it was really smelly, so I'm hoping that gives it a good clean out. I will buy some washing machine cleaner at some point when I see it next. Pretty sure it's just a token thing, but I will do that because it's a bit smelly, like I said. Well, it's not now because I put bicarb in it, but the kitchen's not ideal, but it's there. I've done some stuff in the home. And in terms of the heart, like I said, I took the kids to the park, so that's something. Not a lot, but it's something. And we were there for a good, say an hour, which probably isn't very long, but it was long enough. And then body. So I guess I kind of walked around. We walked around a little bit at the park, not a whole lot. But I did get out into the sun this morning, and I intend to get out and watch the sunset as well, so that's supposed to help with the depression as well, so I'm hoping that will work. And Soul has been filming this, if I'm honest, but I'm going to get some work done now. Just do an hour or so, some progress notes and things that I haven't done that will just be haunting me, and I won't be able to relax unless I do them, so I'm just going to do that now. Maybe not even for an hour, just maybe 15 minutes before everyone comes into work tomorrow. And because I don't want to be looking at my emails when everyone is at work, so I want to get it done today so I don't have to think about it for the rest of the week. That's the plan. I also have an assignment due next week, which I should probably look at. Anyway, okay, so that's home, heart, body and soul, and what I achieved today. Awkward silence. I guess I'll check in later. Okay, bye. Okay, I did a bit of work. It's now 20 to 5. Oh, I need to get myself organised. Jeepers creepers, why can't I win the lotto and be done with work? I do love my job, not gonna lie, but just behind. Anyways, best get moving. To do what? I don't know. Chill out a bit more, I think. I think that's what I need. Chill ski. Tomorrow's a new day. It's getting dark, so. So, fun fact, I'm not sure if my husband and the next door neighbours are watching the same game, but if they are, they're going for the opposite teams. Because when my husband yells out, they're very quiet. And when they yell out, my husband is very quiet. So, this is fun. Anyway, I think I'll put some headphones on. Good morning. I have a pity party for you this morning. So, last night Rose came to me and said, oh, the shower I just had was really cold. And I was like, maybe someone used all the hot water. I don't know. It's unusual, but whatever. So, I went out and checked the fuse box just in case the fuse had blown. And although it was dark, I felt they were all up, so I wasn't too worried. Anyway, just got up now and still no hot water. I'm like, great. I've also woken up with a sore throat and a headache and achy joints, and I just feel generally rubbish, so that's fun. And from about 3:30 this morning, all I did was dream about work and a scenario at work, and it just kept going over and over and over in my head, so yay, that's fun. Anyway, so went out and checked the hot water system, and I think the switch was switched off. Now, how did that happen? I don't know. I have a curious 7-year-old,
potentially him. However, it was up pretty high. So in my mind, it has to be one of the bigger kids. But I can't see them doing that. They're not the kind to do that. The 7-year-old is. So whether he climbed up, which he is very capable of doing, and did that, or I don't know, maybe it flicked itself. I don't know. Anyway, so hopefully now it's back on, and hopefully that's all it is, because I'm conscious that we rent from just, you know, a private renter, a private landlord, and I don't want to cost them money, even though it's their responsibility and we're entitled to hot water. So anyway, hopefully that's all it is. I can't hear it running, but that's maybe not unusual. I don't know. I don't remember hearing a hot water system run before. Oh, please let that just be it. Anyway, not feeling fabulous. Going to take some Panadol and Nurofen and hopefully feel better. I'll make my greens and sit out on the back porch with the dogs again, because that really helped yesterday. I didn't get to watch the sun go down because I was on the phone to my mum and I forgot about it. So hopefully that's all it is. But yeah, I feel really rubbish. Ooh. Okay, so whatever day this is, I think day 3, and I'm sick. Can't believe this. Just when I'm trying to get my life together. Anyway, it's gonna be one of those days of just sitting on the couch and hoping to feel better.